Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to share my luxury beauty favorites from the month of April. I have got some gorgeous goodies here that I'm so excited to share with you. April has been an exciting month of launches as well as Sephora sale, Saks sale, all sorts of goodies here. So today I'm going to share with you, of course, makeup. I've got some skincare that I'm excited to share with you, as well as fragrance and a bit of fashion. So if you are interested in seeing my April favorites, then let's go ahead and get started. So wanted to show you these new pieces from Ana Luisa, as well as a few of my tried and trues. And I just think it is a great time to pick up a little present for your sweet mother or for yourself. So Ana Luisa is having a Mother's Day sale. It is 15% off site wide. And I just love this brand, you guys. I love the ethos behind it. They make sustainable jewelry that's affordably priced. It's really high quality, and I love that they use recyclable materials. I love the way that the products show up. They come with these beautiful kind of travel pouches here to keep your jewelry safe and sound. And again, the price point is fantastic, and who doesn't love partaking in a sale? I literally wear these bracelets every single day, you guys. I sleep in them. I just love them. And I have two new rings to share with you. This is the Mara Lapis. I just love the color of this ring. It's definitely a fun statement ring. Then I've got the Noe Ring, which I absolutely love. It is sort of a contemporary take on the classic gold kind of thick band ring. It is chic, contemporary, and I've just been having fun wearing these rings. And then another piece that I wear all the time, you guys have seen this on camera many times before, but it is the Alyssa Necklace. And my daughter loves this one and often steals it. So besides Mother's Day, I think that Ana Luisa jewelry is fantastic as graduation gifts. My daughter loves their jewelry. I just find that there is something there for everyone. That's what I like about it. They have different styles. They've got classic, they've got trendy. It's just kind of a fun brand. And I've just started to dive into their rings. So mostly I have focused on their bracelets, necklaces, and earrings, but now having a little bit of fun with some of their rings. So just wanted to mention that Ana Luisa is having a 15% off site-wide sale till May 10th. So you can pick up your mama a gift, graduation gifts, or a gift for yourself. So favorites for the month of April include these two rings from Ana Luisa. I am going to mention two foundations in this video, but just know I have a roundup of foundation video coming. I'm going to narrow it down for you, but today we're going to talk about two glowy foundations that I fell in love with in the month of April. And the first one is the Givenchy. This is the Prism Libre, and this is the Skin Caring Glow Foundation. And you guys, this was a complete total surprise hit. I was getting questions from you guys as to whether I was going to try this out or not, and I'm so glad I did. I picked this up at the Sephora sale and it became a fast favorite. I currently have it in the shade 2 in 150, and that is this shade here. And what I will tell you, it might look a teeny bit light, but it does oxidize just a smidge by the end of the day. So I am contemplating picking up 3 in 150 for the summer, but so far this has just been working so well. This is just right up my alley. It gives your skin a nice healthy glow. It is not overly dewy. It feels like nothing on the skin, and there is something to this with the hydration level in it. Your skin does feel plumped up. It feels hydrated. It just gives you a really beautiful glow, and I have just been loving this. Now, the one that I'm currently wearing today is from Burberry, and this is their new Ultimate Glow foundation, and I have this one in the shade 40, which is light cool, and just want to show you them side by side. And as you can see, you guys, this is already starting to oxidize just a little bit. That's the Givenchy one, and then here is Cool Light from Burberry, and I'm actually wearing this one today. We're gonna kind of finish off my makeup with a few other favorites, so if I look a little unfinished, that's because I want to show you a few products in action. And this is another one that I just fell in love with. So this one's going to have more of a serum like texture. This one's going to feel just a little bit more cream-like or kind of traditional foundation. This one's going to have a little bit thinner texture, and it just seems to glide right on the skin. What I will tell you is between the two of these beautiful kind of glowy foundations, this one's going to have a better shade range to pick from versus the Burberry, and this is probably a little bit more accessible to also go in store and try, since you can pick this up at Sephora. So two beautiful kind of glowy, hydrating kind of foundations. These are both perfection for more mature, dry skin. I do think these would both work for all skin types, but yes, you are going to pick up a little bit of a glow, and if you already have that naturally beautiful kind of oily skin, I know that we all want what we don't have, but the oily skin, if your skin already produces kind of that beautiful glow, you may want to shy away from these because it is going to add extra hydration and a little bit more of a glowy, dewy look on your skin. But so far, just absolutely loving these, and especially recommend these for people who have more dry, mature skin. I think you might love these too. Then I also really fell in love with the SAIE. This is the Slip Tint, and this is in the shade 3, and this one is a clean beauty product. This is basically like a tinted moisturizer. It's easy makeup, and now I love pairing the Slip Tint with the glowy super gel, and this is in Star Glow. So the combination of these two products, you guys, gives you another really pretty kind of glowy, healthy skin look. So this is the kind of luminizer or highlighter, and it's just really pretty. It's very hydrating, and it is gel-like, but it's going to give you some nice hydration on the skin. And then I will put the Slip Tint in number 3, and we'll put that on top. And this is what that looks like. And then this is the shade 3 with that little luminizer under, with the super glowy gel underneath. And this is like perfect, quick and easy everyday makeup or weekend makeup. If you are more formal during the week and you want easy makeup, I definitely have to say these two products have been winners. My daughter has basically stolen this combination, but I also love it as well. So you get both Zoe and I's thumbs up on these two products from SAIE. Okay, next up is blush, and I have to say I feel like I'm very blush heavy this month and not as eyeshadow heavy as I normally am. There's been several launches of blushes, and there's some more coming up, but I wanted to talk about one that I have not been able to use on camera yet, but I'm in love with it, from SURRATT Beauty, and this is the Artistique Liquid Blush, and I have it in Parfait, which is a beautiful pinky coral shade, and it comes with a little soft little sponge at the top, and you just bring up the product just like this, guys. And here is a little swatch of this liquid version of the SURRATT Beauty Blushes, and you guys, this gives you such a healthy little glow, so I thought I would do a little bit of this. I have not put blush on purpose, and I just dot it on with the little sponge here. Now I like to just use a brush, and then you can either use your fingertips to kind of pat that into the skin, or I'll just use my little brush here and just kind of pat this into the skin. You can give yourself a nice little natural flush with the liquid blush, and then it's also recommending that you could top it with a powder blush to kind of give you that full on wear all day long. But I have really been loving this liquid blush. I love this kind of pinky coral tone. I think it's perfect for spring, summer, and these have just been sort of a nice little wash of color. And again, I'm starting to just feel that kind of less is more kind of makeup philosophy as we're moving into spring and summer. Little more natural makeup, and I just love this kind of glowy look on the cheek. Another blush launch was from Hermes, and they came out with a whole new range of powder blushes. These are definitely a splurge item, but as I was mentioning in my video as a Mother's Day gift, I thought it would be so beautiful to give your mom the blush brush along with one of the blushes, just like that. I think it would make such a cute gift. But these actually are really fantastic blushes, and the two colors that I have been reaching for the most are Rose Apricot and then Rose Plume. You guys, I'm in love with the shade Rose Plume. It's so pretty. And then this is just sort of your light apricot. I also have it in Rose Tan, which I do enjoy, but I feel like it's going to look really good when I have just a touch more of sun on my skin. So I'm kind of saving that one for when I get a teeny bit of a tan. I don't usually tan, you guys, but you know, a little smidge of color. I feel like that one's going to be fantastic once I'm fully into the summer mode. So I'm going to go ahead and put on a little bit of the Rose Plume on this side. I just think it's such a pretty color, and the packaging is super cute, and I'm in love with this blush brush. And this one just brings a smile to my face. It's a little bit more densely packed. It's super soft. And this one is the color Rose Plume, and I just feel like it really kind of livens up my skin, gives me a little flush, spring, summer, perfect kind of color. Now, the next blush I have is not new. It didn't just launch, but it's new to me. And this is from CHANTECAILLE, and this is Grace. And this has the little sea turtle imprinted on here. But I'm in love with this color. These are from the CHANTECAILLE. These are the Philanthropy cheek shades. I have several. Bliss, of course, is one of my favorites. I have Emotion, that's the B kind of coral toned. I've got Smitten, which is the horse shade, and then this one is the one I've been reaching for the most this past month, and this is more of a deep apricot color, and I thought it would look good over here with my liquid blush. I could top it, so I've been kind of doing a little combination of the two, and then I will just top this with the Grace color. And here is this shade, and the cool thing about this, you guys, is that these cool little pebble blushes here, they have a little pinhole here, and they are refillable. So if you already own one of these, you can just buy the refill, which I think is fantastic. And I find these to be fantastic to travel with. They're just kind of light and compact. Beautiful little blushes. Beautiful little blushes here in all sorts of fabulous colors. Okay, moving on. Next, I'm going to talk about the Tom Ford SOLEIL collection that launched, and all three pieces were actually winners for me. So as I mentioned, I was feeling sassy one day and just felt possessed to pick up the cream shadow in black sand. And you've got the black shadow on the bottom, and then you've got this beautiful sand or gold color on top. This creates the easiest kind of pretty smoky eye look, and I just love it. And it was kind of a surprise hit for me because I was like, what am I doing? Why am I buying black eyeshadow? And I just didn't think I would be able to get away with it. But to be honest with you, this black shadow can be sheared out. Here is what it looks like, and I know that can seem intimidating, but you can just do a slight little wash on the eyes. You can wear it just on the outer or as liner. You can kind of make it as bold and sexy as you want to, and then you're just going to top it with that gold topper here. And you'll see it's going to create this really pretty kind of reflection on the eye. And I've literally fallen in love with this because it's just so easy. Kind of create a sophisticated, easy eye. Again, you can kind of shear it out. You can play it up as much as you want. I wear it a little bit more on the conservative side. But I have to say this was a fun little buy for me. As I was saying, I was feeling a little sassy, wanting to have fun with makeup, and that's what we're here for, is to have a little fun with makeup, and this was definitely a surprise hit. And then I've completely fallen in love with the SOLEIL SUNLUST lip gloss. Now, this transforms your lips. It turns from the gold color here in the case into a beautiful peach kind of gloss, and I wasn't expecting this. I hadn't watched any other reviews. I just love this lip gloss. I feel like it gives my lips a little bit of oomph. It's so comfortable to wear, and I know some people were disappointed that the actual gloss was not gold, but I was pleasantly surprised because I wasn't going to buy it because it was just gold gloss, and this was a super pleasant surprise to me. Absolutely loved it. So these two are winners, and then I know you guys have heard me talk about the Soleil Brûlant perfume from Tom Ford, but this was a complete winner to me. When I read the notes description, I was like, oh, this sounds like a Tom Ford that I'm really going to enjoy. And this is just a beautiful warm amber summer scent. It is not going to be light and uplifting. This is definitely a little bit warmer. It definitely has some light florals in here, a teeny bit of spice, but this just really wears so beautifully on my skin. As I've said, I love florals, but if they're a little bit too heady, they can make my stomach turn, kind of make me a little bit sick. So the fact that this is kind of housed in that kind of warm amber base just plays really well with my body chemistry. And I think that anybody who is anybody who kind of gravitates towards those amber kind of scents, but also wants something with a little kind of summery kick to it, I think you're going to love this because it kind of bridges the gap there. And it's not like your traditional kind of sunscreen, coconutty kind of summer fragrance. This is just a beautiful warm fragrance. I always think of this as kind of like you've been out in the sun all day long. You've got that touch of that kind of sun-kissed skin. You're kind of glowing, but this is going to be kind of a warmer, kind of sexy fragrance, and I just love the fact that it does have that play, kind of like a little bit of summer element, but again housed in that kind of warmer, comforting base. And I've really been enjoying wearing this one. And all three pieces of this collection was kind of a surprise win. I thought this could be disastrous wearing the black eyeshadow, the gold lip gloss, wasn't sure about that, and then I was like, not quite sure about this perfume, and I'm so happy because I absolutely love all three products. So win-win from Tom Ford. So win-win-win from Tom Ford. Okay, I've got a couple skincare items that I can't wait to share with you. So this past month, I have been playing with some new products, and in general, you guys, I kind of try to keep my routine pretty stable because I have very fussy skin, and when I kind of go off the rails, I test a lot of makeup and that kind of stuff. But when I test too many skincare products, my skin will go haywire. But I did try two new products that I'm excited to share with you, and the first one is from CHANTECAILLE. This is the Solution PHYTO Active. This is a purifying and exfoliating phytoactive solution, and I was asked to participate in sort of a trial run of this product, and to be honest with you guys, I was a little bit worried about participating because again, my skin can be fussy and it can go off the rails, but I think they were intrigued by the fact that I did have fussy skin and to see if this product would actually work for me. So I gave the solution a try and I completely fell in love with it. I am already a fan of liquid exfoliants. I have used Biologique Recherche Lotion P50V for years, you guys. That is a product that will always be in my arsenals. But I wanted to check out, but since I'm a fan of CHANTECAILLE skincare, I wanted to check out this new solution because it sounded like it would be along the lines of my favorite toner. And I have to say, I was super pleasantly surprised. The very first night I used it, I just could not believe that it was so sort of almost hydrating to the skin. I had no issues, which when I get issues, you guys, you will see I will get little red bumps on my cheeks. So I can know pretty darn quickly whether a product is going to work or not. My skin will tell me ASAP. So I started out slow. I just started using it once a day, just in the evening, and replacing my current toner by using this. I usually would use my other toner morning and evening. So I started out very slow, once in the evening, and I woke up, my skin seemed clearer. It also felt more hydrated. And the thing that I noticed that I think I love the most about the solution is that it actually made my skin feel softer. So I don't know if you guys use essences or anything like that, but I would generally use a liquid exfoliant and then put an essence on top because that's gonna like rehydrate my skin. And I'm finding that with the toner, it provides me with both kind of the good exfoliation that I need because I'm someone who cannot use manual scrubs or anything like that. It's just too aggravating to my sensitive skin, but I can use gentle liquid exfoliants. And this had the added benefit of also having this kind of hydrating element to it. And I believe it's the ingredient, the gluconolactone, that's supposed to increase skin moisture content. And that is what I'll tell you is that I did feel like I got the clarity. I felt like I got the exfoliation that I'm used to by using a liquid exfoliant. But I also found that it had this sort of moisturizing kind of element. But after using it, my skin actually felt more hydrated. So it kind of had that neat effect. So it kind of had the great effect that I like of getting rid of dead skin and clarifying my skin. And that's going to come from the blend of the AHAs, the BHAs, and the PHAs, basically your acids there. basically your acids. And then it includes willow bark extract, and that's considered a gentle source of salicylic acid, and that's usually like what you think of when you have acne and stuff, and you might have products that include that salicylic acid to keep your skin clean. And I have to be careful with salicylic acid. That's another thing that can be just a little bit too aggressive for my particular fussy skin, but this willow bark extract did not cause any of those issues. And then it includes marine extract, and I was a little bit worried about that because that's kind of supposed to mattify the skin, reduce the size of your pores, and kind of reduce shine. I'm someone with dry skin, so that's not what I'm always looking for. But the way that this is balanced seems to work really well for my skin. You guys, it does not sting your face. It does not strip your skin. Again, I think the biggest thing for me is that my skin actually felt like it was already getting a layer of moisture, like a little layer of like an essence hydration. So I really fell in love with this product, you guys, and I am someone who does not stray too much from my routine. I get a little bit worried, and I have to say I was so pleasantly surprised. So if any of you have sort of sensitive skin and you're worried about trying this solution from Chantecaille or some sort of liquid exfoliant product, I would definitely say do not worry about this. I have very fussy skin and this did not irritate it. In fact, I felt like my skin benefited from it. So this has become a new part of my routine. I'm still just using it once a day, but I'm truly excited that I decided to try this product and that it's working so well for my skin. So new product from Chantecaille, definitely recommended. Now, speaking of sensitive skin, I also was invited to a Chanel master class with Dr. Amy Wexler. She is a dermatologist as well as a psychologist located in New York City, and she was also the creator of the La Solution 10 from Chanel. And you guys, this was such an amazing class because she also has very sensitive, fussy skin, and she helped create this product for Chanel. This basically has 10 ingredients in here. There is no fragrance in here. It was so fun to kind of hear her philosophy on skincare, and especially the fact that she is a psychologist. Again, she really went into the kind of behind the scenes things that can affect your skin, such as stress, sleep, diet, everything that I believe affects your skin as well. It really is truly beauty from the inside out. And she saw a lot of people coming into her clinic with very sensitive skin. So this is kind of a dream come true product for all of us with sensitive skin. And it is a really fantastic moisturizer. I was completely sold after talking to Dr. Amy Wexler. You guys, she is a really cool person, super easy to talk to, and the whole little class was very interactive. So it was kind of fun to learn about the products she uses and how she created La Solution 10 and how she created La Solution 10 de Chanel. Again, there's only 10 ingredients in here: water, squalene, soft powder, glycerin, silver needle, tea extract, shea butter extract, emollient, emulsifier, humectant, and preservative. And this really is a fantastic kind of all-around moisturizer, you guys. And there is no fragrance in it whatsoever. I feel like this is just really nice to have in your arsenal when you just need a really good hydrator. And one of the things I found after all of these years with tinkering with skincare was that my skin did so much better if I hydrated it properly. So I've been big into kind of layering hydration about the last 7 years or so, and my skin has completely transformed. And that was what was kind of cool, was that she really emphasized the fact that your skin really needs to be hydrated, and that is how she kind of created this product, that people needed to kind of keep things simple, especially if they are having a flare-up or if they're having a skin issue, to kind of scale back on your products, but make sure to kind of cleanse your skin, but also to hydrate it and really pack in that hydration. And this is exactly what this is. This doesn't have a lot of fluff to it, you guys. It is basically a really nice moisturizer that is very antioxidant rich. It melts right into the skin. This is a perfect kind of canvas in the morning before makeup, and I've just been finding that it's a really easy, simple moisturizer that I've been enjoying, and I love the fact that it's for sensitive skin, no fragrance, and just really been enjoying this. So I feel like anybody can use this in their arsenal. So this was just a really fun event. I'm really glad I picked this up, and I've been enjoying this product in my skincare routine. Moving on to fragrance. I know I already mentioned the Tom Ford, so that was definitely a favorite for the month of April, but I've got 3 others I want to mention briefly. And I want to start with INITIO Musk Therapy. You guys, I'm obsessed with this fragrance. This is for anybody who loves musks. This is just so addictive. It is so gorgeous, and I just cannot get enough of it. So this again is a soft, fluffy, beautiful white cloud of musk, and then it has a beautiful layer of fruit. But don't be scared. It is not overpowering kind of fruit. This is black currant and mandarin orange, so it's got a little citrus element to it. It's got that little berry touch. This is just addictive, and I cannot put this fragrance down. That's how much I love it, and I was sort of on the fence as to whether I was going to want to pick this up because I have other musks that I enjoy in my collection, and this is a no-brainer, you guys. I'm just so glad I picked it up. It was selling out everywhere. This is just a perfect fragrance. It goes with everything. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. It has a very elegant and kind of stylish feel to it, but it also has a feel like what I'm wearing today, white t-shirt, kind of casual clothes, totally can pull it off that way as well. This is fantastic on its own. It is beautiful to layer with other fragrances as well. I just find that it kind of amplifies any other fragrance that you own and just makes it spectacular. So I've also been having fun playing around layering this with other florals as well as other little fruity kind of fragrances. One that I wore the other day that was a good one. One combination that I wore the other day was the Dior. This is the Rouge Trafalgar, and you guys, this one is sort of a fruity floral, and it has like cranberry in it. It's got a little bit of a sharpness to it. It's kind of like a berry explosion kind of fragrance with a little bit of sharpness in it. So I wore this and this together, and wow, it just sort of amplified the beautiful berries, because this one also has that black currant. This one does too, and it just was an amazing combination. So again, this is fantastic on its own. It's fantastic layered with other fragrances, and I just am obsessed. So definitely want to mention Musk Therapy. Cannot get enough of this. Highly recommend it, especially for any of you that love those white fluffy musks. You are going to love. Now, I mentioned this next one in my Mother's Day gift giving guide, and this is from NIHILO, and this is Lust in Paradise. And you guys, this is perfect spring summer fragrance. I just love this. This is a beautiful peony floral fragrance. If you like Delina, but it might be a little bit too much for you, I think you're gonna love Lust in Paradise. I know it sounds like this one's gonna be like this lusty kind of fragrance, but to me it's a little bit tamed down, kind of a tamed down Delina, a little less busy, I would say. and just simply elegant. It is fantastic for this time of year. It's a little bit tinged pink, which I love since I'm obsessed with pink at the moment. And this one just screams like feminine, spring, summer, beautiful fragrance, easy to wear. And if you love peony fragrances, you are going to love Lust in Paradise. So Lust in Paradise has been an easy reach. And then last but not least, you guys, I have found the most amazing vanilla fragrance I have ever smelled. And that is from EBK Fragrances. And this is Ruby in Vanilla. Oh, so let's take a moment here let's just take a moment to look at this beautiful, gorgeous bottle. And I have to tell you, this fragrance completely blew my mind. As many of you know, I absolutely love vanilla fragrances, and this is the best one I've ever smelled, period, bar none. I have found the ultimate vanilla fragrance. This truly is magnificent. When I say I was blown away, I was truly blown away by this fragrance. And I want to give a shout out to my friend Liz Graham. She is a fellow frag head, you guys. She has an amazing Instagram account. She just is completely into fragrances, really niche, unique, and she's just a wealth of knowledge. I feel so lucky to be friends with her. But she was like, Abby, this is screaming your name. She's like, I know you're going to love this fragrance. And she was absolutely right. It pretty much encompasses everything I love in fragrances, all in this one bottle. So literally, I'm just like, this settles on my skin as the most velvety, sort of rich, amber vanilla fragrance I've ever smelled. It is elegant, it is sophisticated. There's even a bit of, I don't know if I want to say soapiness, but there's a bit of freshness to it. There's like a clean element that I love too, because again, I love those kind of rich fragrances. But there's a little bit of freshness in here that just makes this super accessible as well. But it truly is, this vanilla that they use in here is just like, wow. It is a wowzer kind of fragrance. So this beauty has kind of topped off all of my other fragrances. It's sort of like my Abby in a bottle fragrance. Like if I was going to say what encompasses me, I would say this fragrance does. That's how much I love it. And as you guys know, I love a lot of fragrances, but this is like my baby. Now, EBK Fragrances, as far as purchasing this is not something that you can just go online and purchase. EBK is a small niche fragrance house in Paris, and so you do need to reach out to them via Instagram, write them, tell them that you are interested in purchasing Ruby in Vanilla. I spoke with Anna, who was absolutely amazing, so I'm hoping that you get her. Tell her I sent you. Say hi from Abby. But she will then send you, basically, she will then send you instructions on how to purchase your Ruby and Vanilla fragrance. This showed up quickly along with a sample set. So there's other fragrances from this house that are amazing as well, but still my top out of all of them is this Ruby and Vanilla. It is just a magnificent fragrance, and it deserves its whole own video on it. So that is in the works, but this has been the top of the top fragrance for the month of April, and I just want to give Liz a little thank you again. Love, love, love it. And then we've got two fashion items that I must mention. Okay guys, it is almost sandal season, and I want to give a shout out to these JENNI cane strap sandals. This is my black pair that I love, but I recently picked up the new taupe shade, and I'm getting so much wear out of these. So you guys, these are simple, easy, comfortable to wear. I just love these sandals. Definitely a favorite for definitely a favorite for April because we have been spoiled with a little beautiful early spring, and I've actually been able to pull out my sandals early and wear these, and I just love them. And then I had also picked up the Jenny KAYNE. This is the alpaca cashmere cardigan. This is one of their newer releases. You guys, and I just love it. I probably have worn this every single day since I got it. One of the beauties from working from home is that your clients don't actually get to see what you wore the previous day. So yep, I may be a repeat dresser, and this is just soft, comfortable. It's fantastic with a little tank underneath, a white t-shirt, and I've just been getting so much wear out of it. Now, I know the weather is shifting and we're all going to be wanting summer clothes, but as I had mentioned the other day, I'm someone who always carries a sweater along with me when you go into the air conditioning, or if you're in a restaurant or something like that. I tend to get a little bit chilled, and so I'm the type who would wear a sundress and then top it with this cardigan. This really is just so soft and comfy. I just love it. It is a staple piece in my wardrobe, and it was a highlight of April. Okay guys, that is going to conclude my favorites for April. I feel like I'm forgetting things, but that's okay. I have upcoming videos with some fun stuff to show you, as well as some tutorials. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be back with another one soon, and thank you so much for watching.